Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards. Happy Thanksgiving, and there are some special events and a new warlord entering the game this week. But in this video, we're going to be focusing on the second wave of enhancements, which have now been rolled out for legendary bodyguards. And I believe that they will expand that to more bodyguards in the future, but for now, it's just the legendary ones. Of course, we had enhancements for the warlords before. Now they've changed enhancements a little bit in that there's no longer like an Omni enhancement for the bronze level. So you'll only have either like a single damage type or health boost for the bronze enhancements, but everything else is the same, I believe. Now I went through my legendary bodyguards and already chose enhancements for most of them. I just saved a couple of sort of the key bodyguards I wanted to look at for this video. Now, let me say that I have mixed feelings about this. On the one hand, enhancements are interesting and kind of fun to choose. However, the random aspect of it can be quite frustrating, and I've found that I was on Discord and some players were complaining that, they had re-rolled the same enhancement so many times to try to get like the best one, because like the gold Omni is the one that you really want. It's very rare. But yeah, some players were saying that they spent like over 1,000 plasma re-rolling for a single card, and that just is crazy to me. But yeah, I mean, there's no guarantee, I guess, that you will actually get a better enhancement with re-rolling. I think there was actually a glitch, because when I first looked at the enhancements, some of my cards had reverted to a lower level. Like Belisarius Call, for example, was down to 22 ranged, but it looks like they fixed that and it has gone back up, thankfully. I haven't actually looked at Discord, so maybe someone commented about that. But at first I was really disappointed. I was like, really? After all these years and leveling up these guys and finally getting like a good upgrade, I'm back down to like unusable stats. But yeah, okay, it looks like your cards should remain at the same stats. And these cards that I hadn't upgraded, at least some of them, were ones that had reverted in terms of their stats, but it looks like they are back to where they were. I think, yeah, Tigurius had lost that health upgrade as of several hours ago when they first rolled out the thing. Fabius Bile also had lost that melee upgrade, but thankfully they've got it back. Okay, that's good. Good to know. Alright, now let's look at some of these options we have for enhancements. So, of course, you just select this. It's basically just a free upgrade to the card. And let's see what we get. Okay, so here, I mean, obviously it's a no-brainer. You're going to pick the silver melee to increase his melee attack. 10% boost, I mean, it's not that bad. Is that worth re-rolling? I don't know. Probably not on this card. I mean, it's like, what, 9 more? Well, actually, I don't even know what it is anymore. But, yeah, for a lot of the like lower costing cards, the enhancement really doesn't do a whole lot. Like at max level, it would be quite impactful, I think, once the stats are high enough. But now I do have some legendaries that are at a high enough level that they can unlock 2 enhancements. So let's look at Torgaradon. He's one of my highest level bodyguards here. So the first one, our options are, okay, ranged. That's really not that great because he has a pretty low ranged attack, relatively speaking, but another 50% takes him up to, or not 50%, another 10% will take him up to 50 ranged. And then for the second enhancement, let's see what we get here. Okay, gold health. Okay, that's going to make him extremely tanky. 20% more health, wow. It's actually pretty good. Almost 300 health on this guy. 35-point card. 3 shields. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Okay, let's look at Call. See if he gets anything good. Now, an Omni upgrade would be quite good here, but we're just not getting it. So, yeah, obviously we're going to take the melee upgrade. And that will increase his... Yeah, it's really not that amazing. Up to 59. Tigurius, I mean, we'd want the Psychic upgrade, of course. Omni wouldn't be too bad for him, though. Okay, so yeah, here we got either melee by 10% or Omni by 5%. So the single attack type should be at a higher percent than the Omni one of the same tier. But yeah, in this case, of course, I think the Omni would be quite a bit better because you're not really going to be using the melee attack that much with Tigurius. It's hardly noticeable, though, at 5%. Let's see, Celestine. Let's see what she gets. Okay, interesting. So ranged increased by 20% or health. Now she does have endless, and you can go back and sort of minimize it to look at the stats again and check what you want. 5% health would give her what, like 12 more health? I mean, so that's okay, but yeah, and the ranged upgrade, it's really not going to do that much, but I'm going to choose it because it's gold, of course. So 37 increased by 20%. Of course, the Inspiring Presence will increase that a little bit more. That'll bring her up to 44. I mean, that's not terrible. And Marnius Calgar, let's see what he gets. He has slightly higher stats, and again, Inspiring Presence. Okay, wow. Okay, so he got like the best one there. Gold Omni, finally. 10% to all of the stats. Now that is quite good. So yeah, he's going to be looking pretty strong now. Yeah, Calgar was one of the issues with him is like his. I guess he can go down pretty quickly to big game hunters, so extra health on him is nice. Okay, we also got the Void Dragon. Not really a card that I use that much here, but yeah, okay, melee by 10%. That's really not that great. Okay, so I think that's pretty much rounded out most of them. I guess we have what do we have here? Barracuda. Ranged would be nice on this one. Okay, yeah, it's either increase the health by 10%, which is actually, that would put it over 400 health. But yeah, I think damage is more fun, so we'll just increase the damage a little bit more. This one has barrage, of course, so any damage increase is nice. Now, I did get, let's see, there were so many upgrades, I can't really remember which ones got, like, the best ones. I will be re-rolling a bunch of these, I think, because, oh, I forgot, this one has a second one. I will be re-rolling some of them because we do have a discount of 50%. Nice, another gold Omni there. So yeah, re-rolling costs 25 plasma, so I'm probably just going to spend, like, the rest of my plasma re-rolling a bunch of these traits. Now, let's see. Going through here, yeah, my Keeper of Secrets is actually one of the lucky ones getting the gold Omni there, so that's going to be even better. The Great Unclean One, this is my highest level legendary card, and it got 2 silver Omnis, so that's actually pretty ridiculous stats there. 526 health on that thing. That's just nuts. Pretty huge amount of damage as well, with poison dealing even more, so I mean, that might just be usable now. Got the Transcendent looking pretty scary here. So yeah, some of these upgrades, I mean, the Valkyrie, this was ridiculous. Gold Omni and Silver Omni, so over 500 health and 174 barrage damage on the Valkyrie now. It's pretty crazy. That one's actually tied at the same level as the Great Unclean One. Didn't realize that. Longstrike just got a health upgrade there, so damage would have been nicer, but I think I'll just keep the gold one there. We got some weird ones, like the Kill Rig getting, what is this? Psychic? Increase to the Psychic attack, which is okay, I guess. Omni there for Celeste, that's not bad. Let's see, Mephiston got a melee upgrade, so he's hitting pretty hard. This is nice because he has Death Blow, so that one, yeah, I think I'll keep the gold melee there. Okay, this is a pretty bad one. So we got a bronze ranged. So here, let's re-roll this one on the Tesseract thing, whatever that is. See if we get something better. We have 3 options now, and okay, they're not really that great, because I do want to keep the damage upgrade. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe I will just not choose a different one and just keep it like that in limbo forever. I mean, it still does get to keep the ranged one for now. What else do we got here? Okay, yeah, that's just not a good card. The Squigosaur. It's not really high enough level to be worth. Okay, the Crimson Hunter. I mean, this is another one where it's like, is it worth spending plasma to try to get something better on this one? I mean, that's a card that it's a staple in Eldari range decks. So, how about Lord Invocatus? For some reason, I thought I had upgraded him already. No? Yeah, he's also just not that great of a card. Null Stormcaller got a melee upgrade. Not great on him, but I don't really use the card, so yeah. This is okay. So this is kind of weird. I could have sworn that I had upgraded this card to the next level here, but I guess not. I'm just one away from upgrading the Broodlord. 5% to melee is not amazing here. Let's re-roll this one, see if we get something better. Again, no, not really. Like the Broodlord, I don't use it for the psychic attack. I would use it in a melee deck as a support piece. So again, this is really not great. Like I would rather, I think, just keep the melee upgrade than upgrade the psychic attack on that one. So yeah, re-rolling, as you can see, it's really hit or miss. It's just not really that good use of resources, in my humble opinion. And a lot of these, I mean, they're just good enough that I would just keep it. Okay, the Winged Tyranid Prime. Alright, we'll try this one. Going against my better judgment here because the rerolls so far have been pretty bad. But okay, now that is a huge upgrade there. So I can increase the melee attack from 5% to 20%. Or all of the stats by 10%. Now, all of the stats in this case are just 2 stats. So in this case, I think, I don't know, the Prime, yeah, we want to go with the melee upgrade. Because this one I use, of course, with like the Parasite and Mortrex. 20% boost to melee is pretty awesome. So now this thing is hitting like a truck. 101 melee with the melee scout. Now that was a good one. That one's all right. Let's see, the Solitaire. Okay, we could try the same thing with the Solitaire. It's currently getting just a 5% boost to the melee. Let's see if we can bring that up a little bit. Okay, I mean, not bad. We can increase the melee to 10% or all of the stats. Now, in this case, it has Death Blow, so we don't want to be increasing the melee. Or, I mean, not, rather, we don't want to be increasing the health. So, going for the Silver Melee is the obvious choice here. Do want that Death Blow going off, so 121 melee, it's not bad. Now, this is one where, yeah, actually an Omni would be pretty amazing on this guy. Omni Gold would be great, but no, it's not in the cards. But hey, 20% increase to melee, I mean, I'll take it. It's been a while since I actually ran this guy. Yeah, it's hardly noticeable, though, with the lower stats. 59 melee, okay. Death Leaper? Yeah, Death Leaper's looking pretty good here. Silver Omni, I'll keep that one. Oh, what about Curtis Hicks? Oh, I haven't chosen one for him, okay. Let's see what he gets. Oh no, health upgrade, come on. Yeah, I mean, this is one guy where you want to be increasing the melee damage on him because he's got Furious Charge and Big Game Hunter. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. Is it worth re-rolling? I don't know. Let's see, anything else here? Well, I guess some of these are just too low of a level to have actually unlocked anything, so. Yeah, I mean, I guess I will. Wow, that's a really bad one right there. Ranged upgrade on Kaiven Shrike, but I don't even use the card, so it's not really worth spending the plasma on that. Now, okay, I will try re-rolling Curtis Hicks. Now, this is... Will we get something better? Are we guaranteed to get something of equal or better value than the silver? I haven't tried re-rolling a silver yet, so we'll see what happens here. Oh, no, it's just a downgrade. Okay, that's bad. Yeah, that's not great. So let's see, what would that do for us? The health upgrade is increasing the health by like 20 something versus getting like 4 more melee. I honestly think that the melee might be better. But yeah, I think we'll just keep him in limbo as well. Because I mean, extra health on him is not terrible. It might give him an extra attack, which actually would do more than 4 extra melee. Screamer Killer. This is another one actually that got a gold Omni. I get not really a good card, so maybe if I can get that health upgrade, it might be usable. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. So yeah, let me know how it went for you. If you got good choices for your enhancements, which of your bodyguards got the biggest upgrade. I'd be curious to hear. Let me know in the comments. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.